There are places on this planet that push every instinct to its absolute limit, where the rules of survival are rewritten by nature itself. I've traveled to scorching deserts, frozen Arctic tundra, and tangled jungles, but one place stands apart from all the rest, Ilha de Queimada Grande, better known as Snake Island. From a distance, it appears to be paradise. Lush, vibrant green, surrounded by the endless blue of the Atlantic Ocean, a picture-perfect slice of the Brazilian coast, but beneath that breathtaking beauty, a deadly secret lurks, hidden in the shadows of the rainforest. This island is home to one of the highest concentrations of venomous snakes found anywhere on Earth. Survival here is a relentless battle against nature's most efficient and silent predator. There are no sandy beaches, no villages, no safe trails, just dense, impenetrable rainforest, jagged rocky shores, and a threat that seems to be everywhere at once. The ground itself seems to move, the air thick with tension and danger, every step a risk. Here, humans are not at the top of the food chain. We're intruders, out of place, and in many ways, we're prey. The Brazilian government understands the risks, which is why the island is strictly off-limits to the public. Only a handful of scientists granted special permission ever set foot here, and always with extreme caution and protective gear. My job is to teach survival, but on Snake Island, the only real rule is simple: don't go. This is a fortress of nature, shaped by centuries of isolation and the relentless force of evolution. The result? For some, it's a living nightmare. For biologists and researchers, it's a once-in-a-lifetime dream. What makes this place so terrifying isn't its size. It's the sheer population of snakes that call it home. Thousands of snakes, and not just any snakes. Golden lancehead vipers, a species found nowhere else on Earth. They rule the island, hidden in the trees, slithering on the ground, and lurking everywhere you look, and everywhere you don't. This is their kingdom, and they defend it with a fierceness that leaves no room for mistakes. We're about to journey deep into this incredible, deadly place, where every moment is a test of nerve and caution. We'll examine the snakes, their potent venom, and discover why this island is both a nightmare and a natural wonder, a place of fear and fascination. It's a raw, untamed reminder that we don't truly own this planet. We're just temporary guests, at the mercy of nature's rules. So, what makes Snake Island unique? It's not a volcano, nor is it battered by extreme weather. It's the overwhelming number of snakes. Thousands, slithering everywhere, making every inch of ground a potential danger zone. The golden lancehead viper is the undisputed king here, a master of its deadly domain. In the trees, on the ground, hidden in the leaf litter, everywhere is a potential threat. Every shadow could conceal danger. This is their world, and we're just visitors. If we dare to enter, we do so at our own risk. Let's dive into the story of Snake Island, a place where survival is never guaranteed, and every step could be your last. Welcome to one of the most dangerous places on Earth, a true testament to nature's power and unpredictability. Let's uncover what makes it so deadly, and why Snake Island remains one of the world's most mysterious and forbidden places. Every wild place has its stories whispered on the wind and carried by the waves, but Snake Islands are warnings, not myths, cautionary tales that echo across generations. Among locals and sailors, its reputation is legendary, a shadow that looms over the coastline. Fishermen speak of it in hushed tones, refusing to land even in storms, no matter how desperate the situation. The dangers of the sea are nothing compared to what waits on that land, where every step could be your last. The island is marked in mines with a skull and crossbones, a symbol of certain peril. This isn't just folklore, it's reality, proven by the presence of the world's deadliest vipers. The name Queimada comes from failed attempts to burn the forest and clear the snakes for farming, a desperate act that only made the legend grow. The snakes survived, the project failed, and the island remained untamed, reclaimed by nature and danger. Stories of those who dared to visit often end in tragedy, their memories left behind as warnings. One legend tells of a fisherman found dead in his boat, covered in snake bites, his fate a grim reminder. Another involves the last lighthouse keeper and his family, a story we'll return to as it haunts the island's history. These tales aren't for entertainment, they're stark lessons, passed down to keep others safe. The message is clear: stay away, for your own good. The Brazilian Navy enforces a strict ban. This is law, not suggestion, and violators face severe penalties. Only vetted research teams are allowed, and they go in with full protective gear, anti-venom, and a doctor, prepared for the worst. These extreme precautions match the extreme danger, a testament to the island's deadly inhabitants. The fact that a government must forbid its citizens from visiting its own territory says everything about Snake Island's lethal reputation. It's a place that refuses to be tamed, where nature reigns supreme, and humans are mere intruders. The stories are not just warnings, they're survival guides, written by those who live to tell the tale. On Snake Island, legends are written in Venom, and every story is a reminder of the price of curiosity. What guards this island so fiercely? The golden lancehead pit viper, Bothrops insularis. This snake exists only here, isolated for thousands of years. With no predators, they've become the apex predator of their tiny kingdom. Population density is staggering, at least one snake per square meter in some areas. Every step puts you within striking distance of one of the world's deadliest vipers. They hunt in trees and on the ground, perfectly camouflaged. The golden lancehead's pale, yellow-brown skin blends into the forest. They can grow up to a meter long, equipped with heat-sensing pits for hunting even in darkness. Unlike their mainland cousins, these snakes hunt birds, not rodents. Migratory birds are their main prey, forcing the snakes to become agile, tree-dwelling hunters. They must strike fast and hold on. If a bird escapes, the snake loses its meal. This unique hunting pressure shaped their most terrifying trait, incredibly potent venom. On Snake Island, evolution has created a true serpent superstar. The golden lancehead's venom is its deadliest weapon, a product of millions of years of evolution on a remote island. Because their main prey is birds, the venom evolved to kill almost instantly. If a bird escapes, the snake starves. This evolutionary pressure has made their venom uniquely fast-acting and efficient. The venom is a powerful hemotoxin, attacking blood and blood vessels with devastating speed and precision. A bite causes severe pain, rapid swelling, internal bleeding, and can quickly lead to kidney failure or even brain hemorrhage if not treated immediately. Neurotoxic components can cause paralysis, leaving victims unable to move or call for help. The venom is 3 to 5 times more potent than its mainland relatives, making it one of the most dangerous in the world. It contains necrotizing agents that melt flesh, aiding the snake's digestion, but causing horrific, life-altering injuries in humans. Untreated, a bite is almost always fatal. Even with treatment, survival isn't guaranteed due to the venom's potency and the island's isolation. There's no hospital, no anti-venom on the island, only a slim chance of rescue if you're bitten. The mortality rate is high and time is never on your side. Every second counts when facing this snake. This is why the island is a true death trap, feared by locals and scientists alike. The golden lancehead's venom is a masterpiece of evolution, and a nightmare for anyone who gets too close to this elusive predator. On Snake Island, one bite is all it takes to change your fate forever. Survival is a race against the clock, and only the lucky make it out alive. Snake Island is more than just snakes. It's a unique, self-contained ecosystem. Isolated for over 11,000 years, its plants and animals evolved in total seclusion. The dense Atlantic rainforest provides perfect cover for the arboreal vipers. No land mammals survive, the terrain is too harsh. The snake's main food source is birds, especially the southern house wren and migratory white-crested elenia. This simple food web keeps the ecosystem in balance. Plants feed insects, birds eat insects, snakes eat birds. Other unique species, spiders, lizards, insects, have also adapted to life in the shadow of the golden lancehead. Every creature plays a role in this isolated world. For scientists, the island is a living laboratory of evolution and adaptation. It's a snapshot of nature, untouched and fiercely protected. The ban on visiting Snake Island is strict and necessary. The risk to human life is extreme. One wrong step can be fatal. But the ban also protects the critically endangered golden lancehead. With their entire population on this tiny island, poaching or habitat disruption could wipe them out. Human presence could introduce invasive species or diseases, devastating the ecosystem. Only tightly controlled scientific expeditions are allowed, with strict protocols and minimal impact. The ban preserves a unique natural laboratory and ensures the survival of its rare inhabitants. On Snake Island, protection means keeping people out, for everyone's sake. Could you survive on Snake Island? The answer is no. Every survival task, finding water, food, shelter, puts you at risk of a deadly bite. There's no fresh water, only rainwater and rock pools, and every step is a gamble. Food? You'd have to compete with thousands of expert bird hunters. Even gathering firewood or building shelter means disturbing hidden vipers. The mental strain would be overwhelming. One mistake is fatal. With up to 5 snakes per square meter, an encounter is inevitable. No anti-venom, no escape, luck runs out fast. On Snake Island, survival skills don't matter. Here, the island always wins. One story haunts Snake Island, the tale of the last lighthouse keeper. Before automation, a keeper and his family lived here, isolated and surrounded by danger. Legend says snakes entered their home one night, forcing them to flee into the darkness. They never made it to their boat. Their bodies were found, covered in bites. Whether fact or legend, the story is a powerful warning. Afterward, the lighthouse was automated. No one has lived here since. The empty lighthouse stands as a monument to the island's deadly power. On Snake Island, nature always has the final word. It's easy to see Snake Island as a nightmare, but it's also a priceless natural treasure. Its isolation offers scientists a window into evolution and adaptation. The golden lancehead's venom, while deadly, holds promise for medicine. Potential treatments for heart disease, blood clots, even cancer. Protecting the island preserves not just a species, but a library of genetic secrets. Destroying this habitat would mean losing irreplaceable knowledge and potential cures. Snake Island reminds us that the wildest places are often the most precious. We must respect and protect them. For science, for medicine, for the future. Snake Island is a living testament to the power and wonder of nature.